What up, guys? It's your girl, Rara Butterfly, here today to do your daily message whenever you catch your video. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, anywhere in your chart. If the message does resonate for you guys, you know what to do. Sorry, y'all. I had ate a bite of something. I had ate something. You gotta swallow it down, a little piece of yogurt. My bad. You guys know what to do. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. If you want a personal, use the description box down below. Gang, gang, what's up? Who in the building today? I wanted to do a real little quick, little vibe, little message for you guys before I get into the other readings. Okay, Virg, so let's see what's going on. General message for you. I was picking up right off the top, Virgo, never kiss and tell, okay? Don't tell your right hand what the left hand is doing, okay? I was also picking up, Virgo, that for some reason here, if you do have to spill the tea, baby, do not leave a crumb out, okay? You gotta tell it all, or you're being put in a situation to where you telling it all, or this has been your past, Virgo. You've had to tell it all. You kind of feel exposed, you feel open, or you feel like, you living in a glass house. I'm also getting the kettle calling the pot black here, Virgo. Something to that extent, okay? Now, Virgo, you can feel ignored by somebody, or somebody feels ignored by you as well. I was also picking up, Virgo, that every time somebody asks you for your advice, if you don't tell them what they want to hear, it's a problem. They want you to agree with them. They want you to, kind of stroke their ego. It seems like it's not working for you, okay, Virgo. I'm also getting that somebody here, they could be spilling a lot of tea to you. They telling you everything, just, laying it out there. You really don't know what to do with the information, okay? Now, it's really funny because earlier today, I was kind of trying to channel for Virgo, and I kind of got a little off tune. Well, maybe this is what was coming in, but I got this old thought in my head, an old memory that really I haven't thought about in I don't know how long, right, Virg? And I was I was seeing this old memory about a long time ago. This is funny, a little bit explicit, but I'm going to tell y'all what I got. A long time ago, I used to have this homegirl, and she used to date this guy or whatever, right? And, she would always cook and shit. So I'd go over to her house and eat food. And sometimes she would invite this guy over, when she was cooking. And sometimes, they'd end up going into the room and, fucking. She lived in a loft as well at the time. So I'd just kind of be sitting in the living room sometimes like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, get y'all best life in. But y'all know that feeling, right? So one day, the same shit had popped off, and before he had came over, we was playing music, we was vibing, we was jamming or whatever, and they ended up going into the room, and I heard what they had going on. I was like, you know what, fuck that. Today I'm gonna be the DJ. I became the DJ. I started playing all the good booty cheek songs, booty clapper songs, okay? When he came out the room, he had to give me a little dap up, like, damn. Okay, you did your big one. Yes, I did. I went ahead and laid down the tracks for y'all because, child, I'm gonna have me my little fun in here too. I was like, ooh, hold on, I'm pulling this thing. Anyway, I don't know why I thought about that, Virgo. I don't know what you guys are, I don't know what you guys are experiencing over there, but Virgo, we're going to go ahead and keep it rocking, keep the energy moving and popping. That's just what came to my head, okay? Now, at the end of the day here, Virgo, I feel like as long as you staying true to yourself, as long as you standing your ground, as long as you speaking up, it is what it is. Everything else seems to be very irrelevant, okay? What I also was picking up for you guys, that Virgo, peace can seem like it can get a little lonely. It can get a little boring sometimes, right? That's okay. This is what peace feels like, okay? This is what comfort feels like. Shout out to 420, okay? Yes, I didn't smoke me up my good 420 today. I see somebody saying that in the comments. I cooked me some oxtails, some cabbage, and some rice, okay? So I'm feeling very nice. What's up? Okay, but Virg, what I'm picking up on is that it's a lot of things right now that I wouldn't say you unbothered with, but I see you being, I wouldn't say that you're unbothered too, but I see you being at a state of comfort, okay? A feeling kind of, I wouldn't say cloud nine, but it definitely feels like cloud nine. I feel like things are very easy going right now. It's not too much drama. It's not too much friction. It's not too much wondering. Things seem to be kind of smoothly just operating, and that could seem a little strange to you, a little off for you, Virgo, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I feel like enjoy it while it lasts, okay, Virg? So let's get into these cards. Let's get into the message. Let's get into this reading here. I'm also picking up something about like pollen and dust, Virgo. You could be, somebody could also be, you know, when people, after they get done mowing their lawn here, and they use the little wind blower, right, Virg? Somebody here could be blowing a lot of pollen and dust in your area, your neighborhood, onto your patio. Okay, if you guys share some type of living space with somebody here, Virgo. Excuse me, you guys. If you guys share some type of living space, I'm also picking up that Virgo. If it's not what is it called? A wind blower, leaf blower. I don't know what it's called. You guys know what I'm talking about. If it's not that, somebody could have a lot of hardwood floors, and somebody could be vacuuming, and instead of the vacuum picking up that dust, it's kind of just getting everywhere else in the crevices. So you might want to look out for that, Virgo. I'm also getting like a swifter here. Okay, so you guys need to, you know, use a swifter, get it in the crevices, get it on, you know, go like I'm getting drawn to this lamp up here that I have hanging. Get it in the places that you have, you know, hanging your decor, you know, lamps behind the decor. I feel like it's something about that dust and that cleaning out, okay, Virgo, that could be very significant right now for your life here. But let's get into the cards. Those are the downloads that I'm picking up for you guys today. I'm also getting something about a toilet brush or the toilet brush cleaner. Maybe it's time for you to get a new one, Virgo, or clean your toilet here. I'm getting get behind the toilet, get behind the crevices, get on the ground. You guys know the little caps. Make sure you know, clean that up. I feel like just Virgo, your house maybe need it might need a very deep, thorough cleaning, okay? Now, if this is not your house, this is your soul, Virgo. You hitting the cracks and the crevices in certain points of your life right now, to where, you know, it's a little dusty. It's a little, you know, you got some cobwebs, if you guys get what I'm saying. You could be realizing that and you dusting things off, okay? I'm also getting something about revamping things, Virgo, okay? So instead of you getting rid of things, you could be kind of saying, you know, I feel like you could be ciphering through things, okay? Placing certain things here. Okay, do I want this? No, I'm gonna put this in that pile. If I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna put it over here. Maybe you're organizing your drawers, or this is what you need to do, Virgo. I feel like cleanse out your space, get rid of the junk, get rid of the old stuff. A lot of newness and freshness is coming into your life, and your environment seems to be very important. Now, in one of the other readings, we talked about having an air purifier or humidifier in your home, Virgo. It's also about having that freshness, that air, okay? Opening up the windows, or again, if you have that, making sure that you have it in a place in your home where it's circulating around you 24/7. It's really creating this freshness, okay? Because the air that you breathe, Virgo, it seems to be very much connected to the way that you think. And it's very important right now that you are in a state of being okay with being comfortable without getting anxiety, without getting into this thought of mind of, ooh, something bad is gonna happen, because you seem to be in such a realm, in such the in-between space right now, that the only thing that can stop you or attack you is really maybe your own thoughts or the energy and the people that you allow around you. That's why I said earlier it was important for you to speak your mind, stand your truth, stand in your truth, and stand your ground. Okay, Virg? So we're gonna go ahead and keep it going on here, but that like I said, those were the downloads that I picked up for you guys. I'm also seeing the number 22, the number 1212 could be significant here. I'm also seeing 1 2 3 4. Okay, so something definitely could be going in synchrony here. A lot of you guys could see 1 2 3 4 and think that that's death, but death can also mean transformation, change, spiritual death. It doesn't have to be physical, and a lot of you guys, you are going through a spiritual death right now, Virgo, where you really upgrading yourself. You're shedding your skin, but it's not that you're a snake, but as a snake, just because you're shedding your skin, it doesn't mean that you need to change your colors, okay? So when I was channeling for you guys earlier, that was another thing that I had picked up for you guys, Virgo, that is very important for you guys to understand, that not only are you being chosen when it comes to a lot of you guys, I say God, okay, but if you don't register with God, you're the universe, you know, spiritual ancestors, spiritual guides, whatever that you know, call upon or that you seek refuge in, okay, at the end of the day here, Virgo, or even if it's just destiny and fate, okay, the universe, again, I think I said that, but whatever this is, Virgo, it seems like a lot of you guys seem to think that, okay, I'm being blessed because of the heart that I have, because I give love, because I show faith, because of A, B, and C. But it's important for you to know, Virgo, what God was telling me, that it's not just the heart that you have, it's your character. It's the way that you push forward. It's the way that I'm hearing succeed. It's the way that you receive. It's the way that you give. It's the way that you remain resilient. It's the way that you stay open. It's the way that you, whether it's open to give love or open to stay on a platform and speak a knowledge, speak a truth, teach. You get what I'm saying? In a very conservative but very, you know, unorthodox, I keep saying that word, but it's deeper than unorthodox, because it's very to the book, but at the same time, Virgo, it's like you're not leaving any crumbs. This is not you making assumptions. This is not you making the rules. This is, I have understood the rule. I understand the knowledge. I understand the context. Does that make sense, Virgo? So a lot of you guys, it's not that you chose to be certain things. You chose to be certain ways. If that was the case, that's your heart. There's something deeper than you that's really in your heart that really makes you operate and think and behave and do certain things, Virgo, that's really bigger than what you really truly understand right now. And that's okay. That's a part of this process and this journey. Even though you understand, okay, you know, I'm a heavy hitter in the game, you really don't understand how heavy your head is right now. That's why the crown is heavy. You get what I'm saying, Virgo? It's funny because a couple of days ago, me and my son was rolling around. We spent some time together and we took a picture, and he was like, "Oh, mommy, you got a big old head." And I just laughed at him. I was like, "Okay, you too." And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "The bigger the head, the bigger the brain." I was like, "Yep." He was like, "That's why we so smart." I was like, "Yep, pretty much." You get what I'm saying? And you guys remember thinking that way as a kid, even though we all know it's some real big head folks around here that ain't got no motherfucking sense, Virgo. We just gonna keep it at that. But but a lot of you, Virgo, we talked about gifts and talents the other day. A lot of you guys, you have really embodied both, the gift, the talent. Okay, I found my talent, that exposed me to my gift. I found my gift, that exposed me to another talent. No matter how you look at it, right, Virgo? So it goes back to that skin shedding. And I won't say that, again, a snake, but you have to remember who you are at the core. Who you are at the core, that's already set in stone for you. That's a choice you chose to make. Your heart can change any day. Your mind can change any day. But the morals, them values, them codes that you live by, that's instilled in you, not because of what people tell you, not because what you see on TV or on Instagram, because mommy and daddy, because of the preacher, because of the prophet, the reader. No, because of what you know to be true. Because a lot of times, Virgo, that's why it's hard for people to convince you or for you to convince yourself, okay, of what you know to be true. You want things to be a certain way. You want to live in the truth that you know it could be. You get what I'm saying? That's what gives you the heart to be forgiving. But at the same time, Virgo, you gotta allow the truth to just, I'm feeling like, to just manifest, to just fester, to just boil, to just spill. You get what I'm saying? Without demanding, without commanding, without being a part of it, without having to know the truth. I hope that makes sense for you guys, Virg. Okay. I'm also seeing the number 4 here, Virgo. So let's jump right into it. I feel like, Virgo, the way that you think, a lot of you guys, you're so crafty. You're very genius-like, Virgo. You could definitely be somebody that you could have been an architect. You could have been a president. You could have been a science, NASA genius, okay? A doctor, a lawyer. A lot of things, Virg, that most people either aspire to be. But at the same time, because you are this trailblazer and you choose to stand in your truth and you choose to, operate the way that you do, Virg, it's almost as if you inspire other people to go do those jobs, even though you would be great at doing it. So you could be in a situation where you're battling yourself like, damn, I should be doing A, B, and C, or this is what I've already committed and obligated myself to. I went to school for this. I'm going to go ahead and stay true to this. But your soul or your gifts and talents or whatever is exposing you to something new. You're always going to have that at the core, but that could just be the start, okay? The beginning structure of the identity. Now it's time for you to move forward is what I'm getting here, Virgo. It's a push through. It's a you get what I'm saying? It's time for you to release, reconstruct, re-identify, and really be true to yourself. And a lot of you guys, you're doing it, and it seems like really strange because you've had to experience letting go of certain people, things, beliefs, whatever this is, Virgo, ideas. And at the end of the day, now that you have gotten in a state, I wouldn't say of where you may want to be at the end term, okay? But you've gotten to a state to where now you can actually create something very fluid, very solid, something that's going to be able to not only float in the water, but create water. That's what you need to create a wave. Do you understand? And survive the wave, okay, Virg? So you have really been used to creating waves for people. It's your turn to actually ride the wave, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay, Virgo? But when you riding the waves, you understand you ain't leaving no crumbs, okay? I hope that really makes sense for you guys, because Virgo, the way that your mind works and how analytical you actually are, the way that you analyze, the way that you pre-plan things, the way that you predict things, it's a lot different than the world actually understands. Your mind is always constantly tick, 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 click, click, click. What's coming in next? What am I going to do next? Okay, this taken care of. We're going to have that. We're going to this. We're going to that. Some of you guys, that organizing factor that we were talking about, that's coming straight from your mind, right, Virg? So I definitely see you in a place. I'm hearing pretext or preface, okay? Some of you guys, or this could be like a syllabus class as well. You have to take a class before you begin something else. And that's exactly what this is. It goes back again to that snake skin. I keep getting into another download and not hitting that point. But what I was picking up on, Virgo, for you guys is that, yeah, a snake, it sheds its skin, but the color remains. And Virgo, some of you guys, people could think that you are a snake, or that you slither, or that they don't see you until you bite, until you strike. You get what I'm saying, Virg? Or this is what you feel like life is taking you through. But at the end of the day, Virgo, a snake is actually one of they're at the top of the food chain. We love to say humans, and I'm not going to get too much into this conversation because I've already did a reading about it previously before. But they've been around for a long time, and they don't really fuck with nobody. You get what I'm saying, Virg? So I feel like it's a message right there for you guys, okay? Now, at the bottom of the deck here, Virgo, I see unbreakable bond, okay? And that was something else that I channeled for you guys. Thank you, guys. Keep me on point. We on it today, okay? Virgo, unbreakable bond. Okay, some people come into your life, Virgo, and the bond is unbreakable. And what that means, what I'm getting spiritually for you guys, is that somebody comes into your life and what they taught you, what they stood for in your life, it's forever. Okay, because forever doesn't last forever, Virgo, right? A bond can be as unbreakable as possible, but if God decides that it's time for you to go home, it's your time to leave. Okay, do you stop living your life, or do you keep carrying on? Because if the bond is unbreakable, then life stops when the bond is no longer available. So what God was telling me when I actually was channeling this earlier, and that's why I said thank you, because I low-key forgot about it, right, Virg? Is that unbreakable bonds, they do exist in our life. There is fate, there is destiny, there is soulmates, there are people that that are purpose and meantful in your life, meant to be in your life, meaningful in your life, okay? But an unbreakable bond is always breakable. Unbreakable bond means that I learned something. I grew from something. This is going to change my life. It doesn't mean that when my skin changes, when I outgrow, I stay in an environment, right, Virg? When it's time for the the skin to shed, it's going to shed. An unbreakable bond, sometimes things are meant to be broken to create something that can't be destroyed. You get what I'm saying? And that might be your friend, your family, things that you had to survive in your childhood that made you indestructible, that made you unbreakable, that made you resilient. I hope that this makes sense for you guys, because I feel like, Virgo, some of you guys, you really starting to understand, like, damn, everything you've been through, everything you survived, everyone that you helped, everybody that turned their back on you, every time you had an opportunity. But in the first time in your life, you could be either you should be looking at the situation as if I'm exactly where I need to be. This is exactly how it should have been. This is how I needed all of this to operate and play out just for this moment. Because a lot of you guys, you've been asking for peace, comfort, love, and stability. And a lot of you guys, God has got you to that, and it's you by yourself. And those people that love you and those things that you love, and it's not chaotic. It's very simple. But you're not used to it. But this is what it is. That's the unbreakable bond. The things that chose to bond with you. Because we all know, no matter what, if I'm a scientist over here, I could put two chemicals together, no matter how much I believe, how much I have faith, no matter how bad I want it to work. If it ain't supposed to bond, it's not going to bond. It's just like water and oil. And sometimes we get mad with our science, Virg. We get mad with the creation. We get mad with our creator. And sometimes, guess what? We do break evolution. We do break the code. We do break the chain. And we do create something that's fresh and new. But is it something that's going to last? Is it something that's good for the society? Is it something that's good for you? It make me think about Spider-Man with the Green Goblin, with the dad. He wanted to create, and when he did, what happened? It took over him. It wasn't actually what he was trying to create. So I feel like, in a way, Virgo, yeah, people can look at you in this mad scientist way, this very genius or very weird, peculiar, just different, somebody that they know. But what the truth is, they know that you can't be fucked with. They know that you're not going to sell your soul. Excuse me. They know that you're going to remain yourself. They know that you're doing something for a cause. And this could also be you yourself, personally, Virgo. You know that what you're doing and how you're moving, what you're going by, it's true to you. It ain't no going back now. You get what I'm saying, Virg? So I feel like at the end of the day, some things are meant to be broken, because nothing lasts forever, Virg. You got to learn when the time is right for you to move, when the time is right for you to stay. You got to also learn how to go through loss, how to come back, how to survive in different ways. Because Virgo, some of you guys, you going to this place where it's a lot different from the people that you've been associated with. That's why they couldn't be around you, Virgo, because it's hard to be around somebody that always inspires you to want to do something different, and you ain't even doing shit over here, Virgo. And no matter what, here you go with another gift. Here you go with another talent. Here you go with another handout. Here you go with another opportunity. It's looking good for you. Why my life like this? It's not about them not liking you, Virgo. It's about that other people just, Virgo, when they going through it, and unfortunately for you, when you going through it, you give more. You don't see people as competition and threats, and you don't have that idle mind. And that's why it's very important, if you find yourself feeling idle, there's plenty for you to do, Virg. Clean your house, do your laundry, throw out some shit, go wash your car, go take care of anything that you know you've been procrastinating on. If you thought about starting up that business, start it up. If you thought about closing up a door and moving on, move on. If you're thinking about going to the gym, do that. If you're thinking about sitting back and chilling, do that. Going on a vacation, do that. But whatever this is, Virgo, when you find yourself being bored, baby, start just making moves. Making moves, and know that you're protected in every move that you are making. That's point blank, period. A lot of you guys, you have talent. You have gifts. You have layers to you that's really starting to be that. It's not that they haven't been. It's not that you haven't been using them. If that makes sense, it's that they need a little refining. They need a little tuning up. They need a little dusting off. But it's good that you gave them time. You didn't give up on them. It's good that you let them sitting for the time that it is. But now that you have rediscovered it, now that you have learned some things, now that you have internalized some things, now that you can see things differently, the moment that you wipe off the dust, you're going to see the value in something, and you're going to be able to create from that. Does that make sense, Virgo? You're recreating something that's already here, that's already been evolutionized, but you're going to re-evolutionize it, and it's going to create some type of something to revolve, okay, Virgo? Because on a spiritual level, on a global level, on a universal level right now, the code really can't be broken. You get what I'm saying? This shit is still going to exist. We see that day in and day out, because when you die, Virgo, the world still operates. No matter what dreams they told us and whatever they tell us when we was 5, 6, and 7 years old, the world is still going. They've been telling us since way back then the world's going to end 2012. You died past 2012. It is 2023. The world is still going. None of us know the time when the time is coming. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Virgo, all we can do is live like it's our last day here. Live and be happy when you wake up. Be thankful that God is giving you another day. A lot of you guys probably woke up thanking God today that you're alive, that you're stable, that you got food, that you can do something. You're able to create, to have the mind that you have. A lot of you guys, that's what God has been trying to really get you to see, is that, look, I gave you this mind. I gave you this journey. I gave you this certain set of skills. Y'all know what that dude said on what was that movie called here? Taken. Yes, you got a special set of skills here, Virg, that, baby, if you sitting around not where you want to be, it's on you. Because these skills I have given you, though it may seem hard, though it might have took some bop, some learning, getting some credentials, gaining some experience, those skills that I have given you is for you to advance, not for you to stay in a certain place. Okay, Virg? So I know that you guys are understanding exactly what I'm saying. But these skills that you got has created this color on you. Therefore, when it's time for you to shed that skin, it's nothing. Because if you don't allow the skin to shed, Virg, okay, you're going to start outgrowing yourself. That's why it's so important for you to allow what's natural to take place. You can't fight against what's inevitable here. That change that's coming for you, Virg, right? So let's get back into this. I feel like you can be yourself. It's many layers of you, and showcase them all, Virgo. Okay, whatever this is that you love to do, who you love to be, don't feel like having a good heart, being a good person makes you less than, weaker. Don't feel like your age, your whatever, what your fears and doubts of what people are going to say and think about this next move that you're making, Virgo. Do not allow that. That's why I said when you get idle, you get the moving. Okay, that way right now it's not the time for you to take secondhand opinions. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Right now it's the time for you to create more. Okay, Virg. So let's get into this message here. I see something about a service worker or a nurse, Virgo. Somebody could have kinky hair here that you're dealing with as well. Somebody's name could start with the letter A. We have Ashley, Aiden, Aubrey, Ashton, Aaron, Andrew, Arnold, Anaya, Anthony, Aaliyah, Amber. Okay, it could be any name that starts with the letter A here. Okay, it says female Capricorn as well here. Dentist, somebody definitely works in the medical field here. It says someone who never stops talking, annoying as fuck, okay? So I feel like, yeah, somebody could be in the medical field here. They talk a lot. Okay, it could be somebody here as well with the name T, could be significant. Okay, I'm getting Tiffany, Tiara, Tanya, Tim, Treasure, Tasha, Tina, Troy, Tristan, Tank, Tammy. Okay, it could be anything. I'm also hearing tennis. Okay, Mel Virgo. Okay, so jokester, equal match. Regardless if somebody talk a lot or whatever somebody does, somebody loves somebody because I feel like they're humble. They're giving, they're providing. Okay, the sex is good, the chemistry flows. Somebody like, yeah, this is a match here. Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna go into a love reading here, Virgo, for all of the signs here next. So you guys tune in to what's gonna be for you guys. That first message, like I said, it was gonna be simply for you, Virgo. So let's clarify that first message, okay, and then we'll get into the love reading. When it comes to the message here, Virgo, I see a lot of abundance, okay? I'm also getting, Virgo, somebody likes sunflowers or somebody likes dandelions. Somebody likes things that remind them of like the wind, the ocean breeze, or like the nature. Very Humby. I mean, not Humby. What's this? A homebody, definitely, but very hippie like. Okay, somebody could have like all kind of different like flowers and feathers and all kind of shit in their home here. Very hippie. Okay, but I definitely see this journey where you're at, Virg. You're exactly where you need to be. I see you rolling with caution, as you should. Okay, trust your instinct, but at the same time, Virg, I see community. I see help. I see love. I see flowers. I see, peace. I see, calmness. I see you being able to sit back and enjoy your coffee. Enjoy, conversations without feeling judged. Enjoy who you are. Living and laughing about the things that you've been through in the past that maybe used to shame you and guilt you, or being able to laugh at people who try to shame and guilt you with your past. I just feel like, Virgo, you have really evolved and revolved, and you're going to always do that because of the evolution that you're going to be bringing and creating, not just in your life and people around you, but in the world here, Virgo. Some of you guys, you're way bigger than what you think, and I think that's cute, Virg. Even though I know you see yourself, you be like, damn, I don't really think that, but hey, maybe it'll be this, maybe it's that. You just give love anyway. Even if you are this big, big celebrity, this big star, this big personality, or, this person that's going to be changing the world, that's going to be in this platform position here, Virg, I feel like you still so cautious and shy and modest, and, you step out of your boundaries. You allow people to break your boundaries, and then you set one up, and then it's just like, Virg, I don't know, you're just very like, your star quality. Okay, don't ever forget that you have a star presence as well. I feel like when you step on a stage, when you step in the room, you command it, you demand it. Not everybody has that ability to be able to step on a platform, step in on a stage, and just really take in the emotion and the attention of a crowd. And Virgo, I feel like you do that no matter what you do and how you do it, you do it well, and you captivate the attention of a lot of people, man, that keep up with you for whatever reason. And that is what a star is. That is what a trailblazer is. That is what a wave creator is here, Virgo. I feel like you're the one, and somebody knows this about you. I feel like the more you don't see it about yourself, it's cute, but the more you're starting to internalize it and understand it, Virg, the more you really taking off in this world. And it's good the way that you're learning it, Virg, because you're not meant to be big-headed. You're not meant to be like everybody else. You're meant to be something very rare, special, but yet traditional. Household name here, okay, Virgo? Yeah, I feel like you are, man, some of you guys, if this is not how you feel, this is not what you think, this is what people feel about you. The shit that they don't say, oh well, fuck them not telling you. As long as you know, Virg, that's what I'm getting here. So let's see what comes over here in these cards. It says, Sun Tzu says, communicate appropriately. Always use appropriate communication tools for different people in different environments. And see, this is you, Virg. Man. It says appropriate communication with your spouse, kids, boss, or co-workers can deepen your connection to others. Build greater trust and respect. Improve teamwork, problem solving, and overall social and emotional health. See, Virgo, what I'm getting is that forgiving heart that we talked about earlier. No matter what goes on, of course, things can go left. Things can, build down, break down, build up. It's the way that, it's that compassion. It's that heart that you have. It's that drive. And it's not you being fake. It's who you are. You get what I'm saying? When you say bygones are bygones, it is. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I forgive you. I forgive you. You mean that shit, Virg. A lot of people don't. That's why you take it very loosely, letting people into your space, your environment. You take it very loosely, saying I love you. You take it very loose. You take shit to heart when people give you a idea or play with your intent, play with your mind, play with your character, play with your reputation, play with your love. You get what I'm saying, Virg? It's different for you. It hit different. That because you're very peculiar about the words and how you give to people and what you give to people. And the thing is, you're very also peculiar about how they do it back. Okay, but that's what you eliminating. That's the shed of skin here, Virg. Because as long as you did what you're supposed to, as long as you can sleep peacefully about what you did, you said, what you brought to the table, psh. So you washing away those worries of feeling bad about telling people no that do you wrong. Speaking your truth to people who trying to silence you so they can keep doing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? And every time you offer olive branches and they're true, whether they choose to accept it or not, that's on them. As long as you know that it was true. You get what I'm saying? Some of you guys, Virgo, if people coming towards you with these olive branches, accept it. That don't mean that you got to start a life with a person. But yeah, when I see you, I'ma smile. I can give you a hug. If I see you hurting, if I see something going on, I'm still going to behave the way that I know that I can sleep peacefully at night. It ain't about you. It's about me. Me being you, Virg. The character that you are. And can't nobody convince you or change you from doing that. And this is why you get respect, whether it's in your face or behind your back. Because anybody that got to talk about you and try to destroy your reputation, your life behind your back, they don't respect you. Real enemies face to face with it, Virgo. You know I don't like you. Does that make you crazy because you can tell a person I don't like you? This is what you did. This is why I don't like you. No, Virg. Society has the rules really tweaked and peaked and whatever. This is why you are drawn away from society. You're not antisocial. You're not you're really not a homebody. That's why your soul wants you to get out and go. You really not all of these certain things. You outgrowing this skin, and it's okay. Let it shed, let it rain, let it fall, let it build, let it burn, whatever this is here, right? So the last card says Sun Tzu captured soldiers. Sorry, you guys. Sun Tzu said captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. And see, that's the bird. Do you not get this? It says offer an olive branch. Before you go to war over a tribal thing, consider the cost of doing so. Sun Tzu makes it very clear that war, even if successful, is costly. If you keep your temper, it is most likely that they will keep theirs. However, if a fight breaks out, keep your temper anyway. Fighting does not end fighting. Fighting is ended by making up. Give them an opportunity to stop the fight. You get what I'm saying, Virgo? We didn't read the other card. It says, in night fighting, then make much use of signal fires and drums. And in fighting by day, of flags and banners as a means of influencing the ears and yeas of your army. So basically, Virgo, some of you guys, you know, people want to, you know, I feel like it's really, I'm going to keep it all the way 100. It's calm in your life. Expect the best, but prepare for the worst. You never know what's coming, Virg. It could be good, it could be bad. Either way, prepare. You being in this state of this calmness is giving you the ability to be able to see things real motherfucking clear. Do not deny yourself of the truth, okay? Spare no fucking crumbs. Spare no ego. Spare no one, not even yourself, because you got to understand, Virgo, your soul is attached to something very much so higher right now, okay? Because of the destiny that you have. This body is just a temple, but your soul, it will convey on to whatever it needs to. So some of you guys, I feel like, Virgo, that's why this spiritual death is so important, because if you're afraid of it, then you're still stuck. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this next level up, you get what any level up, the more you level up, the more devils it brings, the more enemies it brings, the more you got to be able to handle and account for, right, Virg? So I feel like, yes, you leveling up. Yes, you getting something new. But expect everything. Don't expect this calmness and this state of comfort to last. That's why it's important for you to enjoy it and do what you need to do with it while it's here. Because when it's time to turn it back up, Virg, it's on. 10 times full, okay? 10 times full. Somebody here, Virgo, like I said, you able to sit back right now. You able to use reason over your power, but yet you're in a very powerful place where you can't be touched. Okay, so this a big thing when it comes to fighting and defending yourself. If somebody want to call you out and show up and all this shit, let them run up, Virg. Stay calm. As soon as they run up, as soon as they running up, I don't care if they coming with full force. Virgo, you stand there, you got your stance right, and you, bop! Soon as they get in arm's reach, I don't care if they even, once they get the going in arm's reach, Virgo, you sit there, you wait, you calm, you let your heart beat, and then they get there, you bop, 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 bop. I'm talking about no fucking pulling back, because one thing about a fight, Virg, I want you to know this and understand this as well, that people, you might not have the intent to hurt nobody. You might have the intent to say, okay, no, I'm not going to do this and freeze up. People will have that thought to hurt you, to kill you, to do A, B, and C. They got anger and rage and demons built up that's trying to, you get what I'm saying? So if you have to defend yourself, Virgo, cool. As long as you're not a shit starter, you don't have nothing to worry about. But when it comes to defending yourself, it's about respect, Virg. Especially as a grown adult. You don't let nobody disrespect you. They spit on you, they hit you, they slap you. It ain't no turning your back and walking away. No, this is some things, Virgo, as a Virgo, you gotta stand on that shit. I don't care if I got love for you and we grew up together. If we went to court today right now and I found out you was doing janky shit about me and trying to get me locked up on some shit you did, there's no loyalty, there's no street code. At some point, Virgo, fuck that. At some point, Virgo, you gotta understand that. Stop choosing love over you. Because the moment you choose you, the moment your life gonna get a whole lot simpler. But what you gonna do in that simple moment, what you gonna do in that state of comfort, that's on you. That's the option that God is giving you. You gonna either use your gift and your talents together and create waves, or you gonna get stuck in one place or the other and you're not gonna see what you asking for. You might get pieces of the cake, but Virgo, you need the whole cake, the whole pie. And it ain't for you, it's so that you ain't gonna be on
know, ooh, Queen Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth did not share no cookies, no crumbs. No, it's go so you can. Some of y'all eat that cake right in front of them, but here's the crumbs, here are the leftovers. Others of you guys, you in a different state of mind and position to where, look, here. You guys can have all of the cake because I have another one baking plus 10. So Virgo, that's the reading I have for you guys today. Like I said, I'm gonna come back and do a love reading. Don't forget to hit the like button. Spiritual as fuck message today is right on point. It says being weird as fuck is being better. It's better than being boring as hell. Okay, Virgo, you ain't going to hell, okay, for being boring, okay? You're not going to hell for being weird. You were created to be exactly who you are, and you are at exactly where you need to be. Don't be afraid of what comes next or what could happen, Virgo. Just accept these things, okay? And the more that you're doing that, the more you're going to cherish life, okay? You still here, and a lot of you guys, you're not going nowhere. Value your life because you do have something to live for. It may not make sense right now, but it will, Virgo. I guarantee you, okay? So it says go to the grocery store and buy one grape, just one. Put it on the conveyor belt. Let the checker weigh it and ring it up. Ask for a receipt. Do not under any circumstances explain yourself to anyone. Take that grape and thank it for teaching you how to do shit that others don't understand for whatever good reason you have. And Virgo, that is the message. I can't make it up for you guys. I'm telling you. I feel like you are one of a kind. You are not ever going to be like anybody else. It says people aren't ignoring you, love bug. So just keep that in mind. Your prayers are not being ignored. It's just that what's coming in store, Virgo, it's taking a little bit of more time to cook up. This ain't no Betty Crocker cake in the microwave, child. This that home deal. This that everything from scratch. Even the eggs even the chickens that's laying the eggs, Virgo, they hand picked. You gotta wait for them to even lay eggs for the golden one. Okay, so I love you guys, Virgo. Do not forget how special you are. I will come back for the love readings, and it's not gonna be, it's not that I even did this reading to uplift or motivate y'all. This is just what came out. But it's gonna be straight to the point. We're gonna get down with it because we want to know how they feel. I know you want to know. Yes, we're gonna drop it all the way down and get to the bottom of the point. Love you guys, and I'll see you on that next reading. Do not forget to hit that like button. Bye bye. Beautiful blessings, Virgo.